The vast Pacific Ocean shimmered under the warm Mexican sun, its waves dancing with a promise of adventure. José Salvador Alvarenga, a seasoned fisherman, felt the familiar thrill of adventure coursing through his veins. It was November 17th, 2012, a date that would soon be etched into his memory forever. He and his friend Ezequiel Cordoba were setting off on what should have been a routine fishing trip, a journey they had undertaken countless times before. Their small fiberglass boat, barely 24 feet long, was laden with supplies for a few days at sea, enough to sustain them through their expedition. They aimed to hook sharks, their prize catch, a challenge they eagerly embraced. Little did they know, fate had a different plan, one that would test their limits and redefine their understanding of survival. Their journey would become a testament to the raw power of human resilience and the unyielding spirit of determination. This is the story of survival against impossible odds, a tale of endurance and hope. José, a man of the sea, trusted his instincts, honed by years of experience. He had faced the ocean's fury before, but this time the stakes were higher, the challenges more daunting. But this voyage was about to test him like never before, pushing him to the brink of his capabilities. The Pacific, often a source of bounty, was about to reveal its unforgiving nature, a side that few had witnessed and even fewer had survived. The salty air, usually invigorating, carried a hint of foreboding, a silent warning of the trials ahead. Unaware of the impending ordeal, José and Ezequiel set off, their hopes high, their spirits strong, ready to face whatever the sea had in store. The endless horizon beckoned, promising adventure and a bountiful catch, a promise that would soon be shattered. They were ready to conquer the sea, unaware that the sea was about to challenge their very existence, testing their resolve and their will to survive. The idyllic scene quickly shifted as if nature itself had turned against them. The sky, once a brilliant blue, transformed into a canvas of menacing grey, signaling the impending chaos. The wind, initially a gentle caress, morphed into a raging beast, howling with a ferocity they had never experienced. A fierce storm, unforeseen and unforgiving, descended upon their small boat, catching them completely off guard. Waves, towering like angry giants, tossed their vessel around like a toy, threatening to capsize it at any moment. Fear, raw and primal, gripped their hearts as they struggled to maintain control. For days the storm raged on, showing no signs of abating. The world shrunk to the confines of their small boat, a fragile sanctuary amidst the chaos. Battered by wind and rain, they clung to life, their spirits tested to the limit. Their supplies dwindled with each passing hour, adding to their growing despair. The radio, their lifeline to the outside world, fell silent, leaving them isolated and alone. They were adrift, at the mercy of the unforgiving sea, with no land in sight. Hope, once a beacon, began to flicker amidst the relentless onslaught as their ordeal seemed endless. The storm finally subsided, leaving behind an eerie silence that was almost deafening. Their boat, battered but afloat, drifted aimlessly on a sea that stretched endlessly in every direction, with no land in sight. The enormity of their situation sank in. They were lost, thousands of miles from land, with no way to call for help, no signal, no hope of immediate rescue. Survival became their sole focus, a daily battle against the elements and their own fears. Their skills as fishermen, honed over years, were put to the ultimate test as they worked tirelessly to secure food. They caught fish, their raw flesh providing sustenance, a lifeline in the vast, unforgiving ocean. Rainwater, collected in every available container, quenched their thirst, a precious resource in their fight for survival. Each sunrise brought a new set of challenges, each sunset a reminder of their precarious existence and the passage of time. The will to live, fueled by a primal instinct, burned bright within them, a beacon of hope in the darkness. They refused to surrender to the despair that threatened to engulf them, finding strength in each other and in their shared struggle. Days bled into weeks, weeks into months. The endless expanse of the Pacific became their world. Hunger gnawed at their bellies. Thirst parched their throats. The sun, a relentless tormentor, beat down mercilessly. They ate raw fish, their flesh providing much-needed sustenance. They caught turtles, their blood offering hydration as much as nourishment. Yet even amidst the hardship, Hope flickered. The sight of a bird soaring high above brought a surge of optimism. It meant land couldn't be too far away. They clung to these small signs, these fleeting glimpses of hope, like a lifeline. They knew that if they gave up hope, they gave up on life itself. Section 5. A friend lost. The crushing weight of solitude. Tragedy struck. Ezekiel, weakened by the ordeal, succumbed to the unforgiving conditions. José's heart shattered. He had lost his friend, his confidant, his brother in survival. Alone now, the vastness of the ocean seemed to press in on him, amplifying his solitude. Despair threatened to consume him, but he held on to the memory of his friend, drawing strength from their shared struggle. He would survive, for Ezekiel, for himself, for the sliver of hope that still flickered within him. He refused to let the ocean claim another life. He would live to tell their tale, a testament to their resilience and the enduring power of the human spirit. Section 6. Signs of life, coconuts and the promise of land. The ocean, as if sensing his unwavering spirit, offered a glimmer of hope. A coconut, bobbing gently on the waves, drifted towards his boat, a simple fruit, a sign of land, a beacon of hope. It was more than just food, it was a sign that he was not forgotten. Then birds appeared. First just a few circling overhead, then more, their calls, a symphony of hope. He followed their flight path, his heart pounding with anticipation. The birds, he knew, were his guides, leading him towards land, towards rescue, towards life. Section 7. Land ahoy! Ebon Atoll and the dawn of rescue. And then he saw it, a sliver of green on the horizon. Land, Ebon Atoll, a remote speck in the vast Pacific, emerged from the sea like a mirage. He had found it, a sanctuary, after months of relentless hardship. His legs, weak from months at sea, struggled to carry him, but he was determined. He stumbled ashore, his body battered, his spirit unbroken. He had survived. He was found days later by the inhabitants of Ebon Atoll, a small community in the Marshall Islands. They nursed him back to health, marveling at his tale of survival. News of his rescue spread like wildfire, captivating the world. Section 8. Homeward bound, the price of survival. His return home was bittersweet. He was hailed as a hero, a survivor against all odds. But the joy of his return was tempered by the legal battles that awaited him. Questions arose, fueled by skepticism and disbelief. Some doubted his story, the length of his ordeal seeming impossible. Others questioned his account of his friend's demise. The legal battles took a toll, casting a shadow over his remarkable story. Yet, through it all, José remained steadfast. He knew the truth. He had lived it. The sea, his tormentor, had also been his salvation. It had tested him, broken him, and ultimately set him free. Section 9. The indomitable spirit, a testament to human resilience. José Salvador Alvarenga's story is more than just a tale of survival. It's a testament to the extraordinary resilience of the human spirit. Lost and alone, he faced down despair and emerged victorious. His journey reminds us that even in the face of unimaginable adversity, hope can endure. It's a story that resonates with anyone who has ever faced their own personal storms. It teaches us that within each of us lies a wellspring of strength, waiting to be tapped. When all else fails, it's that inner strength, that will to live, that can guide us through the darkest of nights and lead us back to the shores of hope.